The game total is set at 37.5 for this one. So far during the preseason, unders have hit 14 times in 17 games. This line's already moved down half a point from 38 to 37.5. So Geoff, are you just going with the under tonight?
No, actually. I feel like there's a distinct shift here. I mean, from week 1 to week 2, the starters all take this a little bit more seriously. You've got guys playing for jobs, and you look at ththese two depth charts. Garion just alluded to it. We're actually getting like pretty good quarterback play. We've got some pretty deep running back play as well. Actually, there's not like high-end receivers here, but the depth chart isn't bad as well. I like the over in this spot. I think you will see those unders not hit as much at the very least, perhaps closer to a 50%. It might even flip in the other direction, but I think you take advantage of the low total here. It's probably a bit of a reaction to week 1. I like the over, at least in this game. Not in the other games. I haven't analyzed all those, but this one specifically with the QB depth chart, give me the over.
Okay, Gary and Jeff's going with the over. Where are you going?
Yeah, I agree with everything he said. I think it's a different animal week 2 versus week 1, just more playing time for the starters, more playing time for the better offensive players. Maybe we're seeing a little bit more of the playbook in this game. And again, there's always going to be at least a semi-competent quarterback on the field for both these teams at all times. So this game in particular, I would take the over.
Kenny, where are we going?
I don't want to agree with these guys. My whole job here is to disagree and get people mad, right? But I do think that the over hits. This is a game with competent quarterback play. When you look at the quarterbacks around the preseason, you mentioned all those unders. I mean, there are some really bad players getting time at quarterback. You have very competent running backs, Sony Michel behind Damian Harris. Both of those guys should play in this game. Cam Newton as well, fighting for a lot of quarterbacks fighting for jobs. Even Joe Flacco, you get the sense that he believes he could win that job from Jalen Hurts, considering people aren't really as high on Jalen Hurts as I thought they were, especially the Eagles. But yeah, I think that, the Eagles defense has been pretty bad. The Steelers defense the Patriots defense let up 13 points last game. So I do think that this is a game that could certainly see a lot of points, and I like the over.
All right. Slate approved pick time. Let's lock it in. What is your favorite DFS play or bet tonight, Garion?
Let's just roll with it. Let's just go with N'Keal Harry to have the greatest game of his career and sneak his way onto this 53-man roster or someone else's practice squad. Harry's going to do it tonight at probably a relatively low ownership.
All right, Kenny, slate approved.
Jalen Reagor, you could guess how much money he cost. He came into camp. He was failed a conditioning test, and there was a lot of bad storylines about him. He's got a lot to prove here. Taken before Justin Jefferson. I think he's going to have a big game. Continue to have a big preseason. I think he's going to get the ball a few times. I like Jalen Reagor.
Jeff, what do we think? Slate approved.
Get your gains with Kenneth Gainwell tonight. I'm telling you, he's going to play a lot. He looks pretty good. Coaches like him, etc. Why not? It's preseason. YOLO.